Hi, and welcome to an edition of Easy or Else. This is a project you probably wouldn't think is that easy, but all you need is a stencil, some cardstock, and a stylus. This stylus comes with two sizes, a tiny end and the larger ball end, and I use this larger size. You can find these at your craft stores. And then all you're going to need to do is find a window that's got some light coming through it. Take your stencil, your cardstock, and your stylus. It's important to remember this part, that your stencil has to be reversed. So flip it over, place it against the window. And let me say, if you're not sure about which color cardstock you can do, hold up to the window the different colors of cardstock. Here's a gray. So it just takes a second to see if you're going to be able to use that for this technique. Place your cardstock over it. I'll do the letter B. I'm going to use the wider tip on the stylus. This one has two, I'll use the bigger one. And all you're going to do is trace. You're just pushing against the edges of that stencil. So you're just tracing all the edges. If you feel like you've missed a spot and you want to just go over it again, that's fine. Just don't keep going too hard over any particular spot. It will start to rip through the paper or the cardstock and make a rip. You don't want that. And that's how easy it is. Take your stencil off, and there's your stencil. You can see how awesome that looks. From there, it's just a matter of deciding what you want to do with that. Here's one that I cut out and made a medallion. Let me show you one that I used a larger stencil. I had this stencil that had leaves since we're going into the fall. So I used this, did the same technique. So there's my card. And I let that be my main image. All I'm going to do now to finish that card off, tie a piece of jute around, slide that on. I made two little acorn pieces. Makes a really classy look, and the embossing part is so easy. I used this same lettering for my Christmas card, and then I just added the D, so you can see how amazing that looks to have that popped up. Very easy project to do, and it just makes it look really, really classy. I hope you enjoyed this edition of Easy or Else.